This is Resident Evil 2 for the Dreamcast. It's a great survival horror game, and I've heard that this is a PlayStation 1 port, which wouldn't surprise me because the graphics are quite blocky and the backgrounds are in 2D. But I actually do like the fact that the backgrounds are in 2D because it's it's something different. And sometimes they can look very nice, although other times they can look quite grainy. I'm not sure what year this was released, but it's obviously an early Dreamcast game because there's no Dreamcast banner at the top there. This also came out on the N64, and it included the CGI cutscenes. I don't know if that's what they're supposed to be called. And that was quite amazing because, as we all know, N64 games are on cartridges, and cartridges are quite limited as far as memory is concerned. Sorry about the glare. This game takes 2 discs, 1 disc for each playable character. This disc is for playing as Leon, or is it called Chris? I can't remember. I think it's Leon. And the other disc is for playing as Claire. The manual is quite unusual because it's different from the standard manuals. It's all in black, and I suppose that's to suit the horror theme. So, let's take a look at Resident Evil 2 on the Dreamcast. So this is the menu that you start off at. You can load a saved game, or you can start a new game by choosing between original game and arranged game. Original game is an enhanced version of the original European game, and you can choose between hard, normal and easy difficulties. Arranged game is an enhanced version of the original Japanese game, which has a few slight differences over the European game, like where some of the zombies are positioned and where some of the objects are positioned. You can choose special. Now in this menu you've got special again, which you can't choose, so I guess I don't know what it is, but I suppose it's something that I must unlock. You also have gallery, where you can look at sketches of the of things in the game. And you can look at movies as well, which is looking at the cutscenes and whatever. Options, they're just your standard options.
Resident Evil 2.
So this is what I mean about the game having 2D backgrounds. I think they do look quite nice. And I think every time a door opens, the Dreamcast is actually loading up the next area. Now you can basically check everywhere by pressing the X button, I think it is. Like you can see that I'm doing there. You can find bits of ammo and all kinds of different things really, it's just strewn about. And if you look on the VMU, it will tell you what weapon you're using, how much ammo you've got left and what your health is like. If you don't have a VMU, you can just look at those stats by I think pressing the B button. But I do really love the atmosphere of this game and the environments and the music. Like where he is right now is a dilapidated police station. You can also find notes and diaries strewn about everywhere, and you can read them and file them, so you can read them again, or if you don't feel like reading them right away, you can just read them later on. So if you don't know what a Resident Evil game is like, you basically got to do puzzles, explore everywhere, and you can shoot zombies and monsters and stuff. But I think this has got to be one of my most favourite Resident Evil games. I'd say my most favourite Resident Evil game is either this or Resident Evil 4. You can also run as well if you want to. Now your character will automatically aim at the zombies when you press the right trigger button. And once you do shoot a zombie down, you need to shoot at them again while they're on the floor to make sure they don't get up and grab hold of your legs, which they sometimes do. But it is quite hard to shoot downwards because your character will like spin round left and right, which is pretty annoying. You'll also find herbs here and there, and if you just take a green herb on its own, it will only replenish your health a little bit. But if you combine it with a red herb, then it will replenish your health totally. You'll also come across some rooms like this where you have a chest and you can store things in it, because obviously you are limited to the amount of things that you can carry yourself. So you can swap things around and whatever. There's also a typewriter where you can save your progress, but you do need a typewriter ribbon to do that. And those are limited, as you could see there. I only had 2 left. But yeah, you know, not much else for me to say really about this game. So I'll just leave you with the gameplay footage, and thanks for watching the video.
Leon! Good to see you're still among the living. It looks like we're not gonna find your brother here after all. There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get out of here.
Right.
One last thing. Here's a radio. Take it. That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.